be discussing an issue which is very, very pivotal when it comes to relationships and even in marriage, which has caused a lot of problems so far. We'll be meeting our guest, and just so, not I would not like to always refer to him as a guest, but just so you know, he is the one who is the master. His brain is too full with a lot of information. His brain is thick when we talk of love and relationship. A coach, a counselor, someone who has years of experience, the Love Doctor. It's beautiful having you once more.
Oh, thank you very much. I was just wondering if after all this time we have been together, I'm still a guest. Yeah. How can I be a guest on Meet the Love Doctor? And I'm the Love Doctor.
I know, right?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am Lefort Divine, your relationship expert, coach, and counselor, aka the Love Doctor. This is a beautiful program. Remember that you are in a great company. I want you to keep watching High TV. You are going to enjoy this beautiful topic. Remember, emotional intelligence is our goal, and promoting mental health, that's our desire. And we are so glad that through this program that is powered by Wisdom Foundation, we are able to do that, meet you right at the comfort of your house. And even those of you who are watching online, I know that from your feedback, your comments, your responses, I want you to know that we get every comment, every feedback, and we are here because you are there. So keep connecting, keep commenting, keep writing, let's keep interacting, let's keep having the conversations, and I'm sure we are building a beautiful world together. Thank you for always being there, and I'm sure this is going to be another beautiful one.
Of course, it's going to be another beautiful one. It's going to be a time to, contribute, to listen, to watch, and also get the important aspects, and not just from anyone, but from the Love Doctor himself. We're going to take on this musical break, and when we come back, you'll be finding out about our topic of discussion and a lot more.
The promise, this year, you gon' make that money this year. You go drive that motor this year. God go open new doors this year. This year, thunder go fire that wish man waste done. For your lane, Holy Ghost, stay back. You must accomplish your dreams this year. This year, this year. You gon' make that money this year. You go drive that motor this year. God go open new doors this year. This year, thunder go fire that wish man waste done. For your lane, Holy Ghost, stay back. You must accomplish your dreams this year. Yeah. One day now, one day, I did tell you, say God, no stop for the meditate. I don't bring good news, make you celebrate. This life for you see so. If you trust the Lord, blessings not follow come. Stay alert, pray again, proclaim again, stay alert. No the act like my way sabi Jesus, no the fail. Trust in the Lord, the miracles go come your way. This year no fit pass you. Holy angels hold you for up like that sun where they shine very bright. You be the light. I pray say your heart desires materialize. If they like the talk trash, you stay on point. They will don't already lose. You been a priceless jewel. This year no fit pass you by.
This year, go be na mecca honey. This year, you go get that bolo. This year, God go open new doors. This year, this year, this year. Matters are rising, no go crush you down. Holy Ghost, them a matter make way. You must accomplish your dreams this year, this year, this year. Go be na mecca honey. This year, you go get that bolo. This year, God go open new doors. This year, this year, this year. Matters are rising, no go crush you down. Holy Ghost, them a matter make way. You must accomplish your dreams this year, this year. Hey. I don't come again, no. I must talk again, no. Holy Spirit in my mouth, I go talk, prophesy. You must shine, multiply, oh. I know the talk what I don't know. Act song.
You cannot speak something what you don't know.
You must to make this year stand strong. Christ in me, I don't belong to the Godhead. Strong belong, my past man, when the man I got the man. Now your time, it is written, rest assured. This now your prime, God is saying it is done. Say a prayer, not the cry, just the time. Now you got miracles, go plenty, everything go happen as I talk. Promises come to pass, I be the sent one. Pete, you go jump and pass, you be the blessed one. We raise the bar, so we higher spirit. I carry the greater one, so stand high like a pyramid.
You gon' make that money this year. You go drive that motor this year. God go open new doors this year. This year, thunder go fire that wish man waste time. For your lane, Holy Ghost stay above. You must accomplish your dreams this year.
This year, go be na Mecca honey this year. You go get that bolo this year. God go open new doors this year. This year, this year. Matters are rising, no go crush you down. Holy Ghost, they my matter make way. You must accomplish your dreams this year. This year, hey.
You gon' make that money this year. You go drive that motor this year. God go open new doors this year. This year.
This year, matters are rising, no go crush you down. Holy Ghost, they my matter make way. You must accomplish your dreams this year. This year, hey.
Hey, Mr. K Mix.
Welcome back, and I'm sure you must have been having a great time there. Yes, we're preparing and making sure that the program starts on a good footing, and just so you can have an amazing time here with us. I'm talking about our topic of discussion today. So many relationships have had to, split. There have been differences over finances, as in one of the most common issues that most relationships face nowadays. I think the younger generation, if I should say so, and even the older, even in relationships and in marriage. So today, our topic of discussion is asking the question, or rather, we're handling the topic, which is saying handling finances before and after marriage. Handling finances before and after marriage. Some people are of the opinion that it's an obligation for guys to provide all the time, every need and all the like, while others will tell you, I no be your papa, I no be me born you, so you get for fine way for help yourself. And there are so many controversies concerning this particular issue as concern finances. But of course, as you all know, that is why Meet the Love Doctor program comes up, so we can talk about these issues and find out the better way to go about it. So talking about handling finances before and after marriage, Apostle, the Love Doctor. I don't know, I'm always that name, the name is always in
That's
my
why
mouth. Okay, so but on this on this platform, you're the Love Doctor.
Yes.
So talking about handling finances before and after marriage, let's look at before. What are your let's look at finances as a whole. How are let me not say couples, how is finance supposed to be handled before marriage, or how should couples, those who are in relationship but they're not couples,
That's a couple.
so how should couples handle finances before marriage?
Okay.
First of all, let's look at your concept of finances in a relationship before we look at how they are supposed to handle it. What is your concept of finances in a relationship?
First of all, I just want to say that these are so vital topics that sometimes some people might ignore and downplay until it's too late.
Okay.
Talking as a relationship expert, counselor with over this is 2024, we're talking of over 13 years of experience in that domain. I would say this, and research has shown that you can do the research yourself, that the top 3 reasons for disintegration of relationships or breakups or divorces, both breakup and divorces, come in this order. Number 1 is finances. Number 1, it's a research that has been done even at some universities, some social researches and all. And as a counselor, I would tell you that more than 3/4 of the problems that lurk or that come to us for handling have the subtle root of finance.
Okay.
It means sometimes some people are angry about things that they would have not been angry about just because they cannot really express themselves about the real issue that is finance related. We have finance, we have intimacy issues, number 2, and then external influence, number 3. I've often said that that's the top 3.
Yeah.
So now, since we are focusing on finance, that should tell you that, first of all, we have always said that relationship and marriage particularly is not for kids. Marriage is not for children. Marriage is are for grown-ups, and the grown-ups has nothing to do just with age. And that's why you hear they say, oh, somebody is old like that, he behave like Pekin, because everybody's clock is not the same. That's why people should not also be pressured to do things because everybody is doing at this age, at this time. Everybody has their timeline and their clock. Everybody has their times and their seasons, maybe based on their purpose, based on certain other factors, their awareness, their consciousness, their intentionality, their exposure. A lot of that, even education. And when I talk education, I'm not just talking about formal and informal and all of that. So, marriage should involve 2, not 1 grown up and 1 child. Marriage,
1 toddler.
No.
Or mommy's boy or
because 2
mommy's girl
must be better than 1. I'm saying this because relationship is not where somebody comes to lean on another person. I think I've made that very clear here. That is not destiny helper. It means that the man is not coming to help your destiny in that line. I'm putting in quotes.
Yeah.
If the man is if you see the man as your destiny helper, you must also be his destiny helper, because actually women are described as helpmeets, helpers.
Okay.
They are described in the Bible as suitable. First of all, they're not just helpers, but they're suitable. So I'm laying this foundation to let you know that one of the maturities, I think we'll have time to look at ideal. I think we should look at the ideal man and the ideal woman to marry, or the ideal partner and stuff like that, both male and female. Because what we say the ideal, we're just looking at the general things because everybody's unique. But we are looking at those things that cut across the board.
Okay.
So if maturity is there, one of the maturity, now following the problems I've just listed, that if the top thing that brings about issues in relationship, if we see finance at the top, then it tells you that one of the major things that the individuals, and I'm saying this not just man or woman, the individuals must know and have is financial intelligence. They must be mature financially, and that's why no parent in their right sense would love to give their child out to somebody who is not at least financially able. The person must not be very affluent. The person must not have too much. It's not just marriage, not just for the rich or the super rich.
True.
But marriage is a responsibility, and money is a tool that enables you to carry out responsibility. So that's why people are not expected to be talking about marriage when they don't have source of income, when they can't provide. In fact, even the Bible says that not being able to provide for your home, you are worse than an infidel. You are worse than an unbeliever. That's what Paul says in the scriptures. So financial intelligence, financial maturity, which comes with what? Having money, making money, saving money, managing money, growing money. It should be part of what the individuals have built, so that they can be able to be to have the good understanding of how things should work in the relationship. This is the foundation. It means that I'm saying this because a lot of times, since men are seen as providers, many women are financially unintelligent. Yes, they don't invest in understanding finances. You see, let me tell you something. I hear a lot of women talk about the Proverbs 31 woman. You know Bible tell about that. Now, do you know, for this, go and read that, you will discover that Proverbs 31 woman is a provider.
Okay.
It's in the scriptures.
Proverbs
31.
Okay.
That's a passage. It's a whole passage that describes the woman, how she wakes up early in the morning, feeds the husband, goes to work. Are you understanding me?
I get you.
It's not an idle woman. It's actually a woman who provides for the home. It's there, Proverbs 31. People always say, oh, that powerful woman. Go and study it. Now, you would discover that although our parents and people of the older generation, although the women might have not been bringing money to the table, but they were financial managers.
Okay.
The person that they give to go and buy things in the market, in fact, there are some of our fathers who, till they died, never went to the market. Is that true?
Actually,
That's to tell you that although the woman might not be the source of income, she's the manager of the finances.
okay.
Just like how we have bank managers, their managing model is not theirs, but it's a role that if it's not handled, the bank would fall.
They will come.
So you see, these are some realities. Because I'm saying this because the intelligence must go round.
Yeah.
And I'm laying this foundation because if we say finances are important, we must make it important, and that should handle that. So I wanted to lay that foundation to let you know. Please, if you're watching, the numbers on the screen, please leave a comment, give us your perspective, participate in the conversation, as well as ask your question. That's why I'm here. Remember, I'm Lefo Divine, aka the Love Doctor, and I'm your relationship coach, an expert, and marriage counselor. So please feel free, let's communicate, let's have a good time. So like I was saying, financial intelligence is not just, I know today they say, oh, make money is necessary, because take note, when we talk about relationship here, we're looking at whether it's not yet married, but we're looking at relationship that's leading to marriage, and then when it leads to marriage, other things come into play. You can't take somebody's daughter that you don't have. At least I'd say this as a relationship counselor. If you come and marry my daughter, whether physical, my biological or spiritual daughter, I always say you must not have much. But the first question I ask, where are you taking the girl to?
Okay.
You must have at least a home. You understand what I'm trying to say? You must not be very lavish, you know. But marriage is responsibility. Marriage is not just feeling, and that responsibility would require finances, and it would require not just finances but financial, because a man can come with money and a woman destroys it.
True.
Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Some men have gone dry.
Good. We see it every day. In fact, many stars abroad were crippled, wiped down because of wrong choices and because of women. In fact, it will shock you to know that the top billionaires in the world, female billionaires and millionaires in dollars, their money did not come from work. It came as settlements, separation, divorce settlements. So imagine that. That's to tell you that to some people it's a job. In fact, there are people abroad that's the job.
They just get married. They know that after maybe 2 or 3 years.
Yes, that's why some know that this man has maybe side chicks and is doing that. They know. But you have the money, but they will wait. They will wait because when they come in, when you finally they get all their proofs, take it now to the court and look for a settlement that will, and all of that. And many people have suffered. So this is something that both men and women have to look into. And I'm saying this, guys, because you will have to look at the woman when you're profiling the woman you want to marry. How much financial intelligence she has, how much. I'm not saying that the woman, listen, I'm not here to come and run that thing of the woman, you and the woman must share things 50-50 in the house. I bring 50,000, you bring 50,000. No.
Share, bring your
those
salary,
women,
empowerment
women will talk about that later, because when you start talking about certain things, you make me address that. But I'm saying that even if I'm bringing the finances, the manager of the home must know how to manage.
True.
And you understand what I'm saying? True. And some reality. So if finances is there, then intelligence must be settled. And now that brings me now to the next thing.
Which is how can or should couples manage
their finances? That's before
in a relationship.
Before marriage. And that's what I want to say by saying that we must draw the line.
Okay.
We must draw the line. The first because take note, whenever our philosophies are wrong, whenever our base, how we call it, the mental structures or the mindset about something is wrong, they must be wrong effect.
True.
Whenever our perspective or whenever we have wrong foundation ingrained, I'm talking about those
those what I call it sponsoring thoughts, because
Okay.
take note, people are acting from their sponsoring thoughts.
True.
The thoughts that sponsor their actions. So whenever the sponsoring thought is already having K-leg,
Yeah.
the life must have a K-leg. Now, why am I saying this?
Okay.
We must understand. Look, I'm repeating this. When I began, I told you that building emotional intelligence and promoting mental health is the goal of this program, is the goal of this interaction, is the goal of me offering myself and my services like this at different ways. Even at the foundation, we have different projects in this line.
Yeah.
I am saying this because you heard the story one time. Too, I've heard a couple of stories like that.
Yeah.
You heard the story
There
about
are
the
so
boy
many
in
of them.
Bambili. I think
Who killed a girl
lady.
because he sponsored her in school to, I think, university level.
good. We
Yeah.
have seen that in different cases.
Yeah.
In Yaoundé, we have some curse
yeah.
in Boya here.
Yeah, there was even one
Good.
in Boya.
Yes.
There are so many of them.
Now,
Yeah.
you know why all of those things happen? Is because they did not know this I'm about to say now.
Okay.
That there is a difference between financial responsibility before marriage
And,
after.
marriage.
I want to come and debunk, guys. Let no girl pressure you. Guys, let no girl pressure you. I hear they say if he is stingy before. Look, we are not talking about stingy. There is a difference between being stingy, and there's also a difference between being entitled to my money. A girl is not entitled to my money just
Okay.
because I'm asking you out.
Okay.
I know that scammers have changed the narratives. Take note, people who genuinely work money don't walk around throwing it.
Don't spend it.
They don't walk around throwing it. Not even Dangote. I was reading a story online of recent. It's amazing. I just read it today. It was on social media. A girl was actually trying to blackmail Dangote.
Okay.
And I saw the pictures, you
Okay.
know, that blackmail Dangote with some compromising pictures
Okay.
that she had with
Okay.
Dangote.
Okay.
And the picture, I saw the pictures. It's not what I hear saying.
It's not like
Yes,
rumor.
yes,
Okay.
I saw the pictures. So you should have
Okay.
finally leaked. So you should have that lady was asking for $5 million. Guess what? Dangote refused to give. What does it cost? What is 5 million?
What is 5 million?
To Dangote. That man is
Ah,
worth over
is it
$20
not-
billion.
Is it not Dangote that we're talking about?
We're talking about he's a billionaire
Yeah,
in
of
dollars.
course, yeah.
In dollars.
Yeah.
Please take note, in dollars. Now, what is $5 million? But now, a man who is genuinely working, are you understanding me?
Yeah.
Will not throw that money around. Are you getting me? He
I
can
get
give
you.
it out of his free will. He invests. That's somebody who has given to health. He has given a lot of gifts. Now,
Yeah.
guess what? I think he hired a legal company for about 45 million to deal with that case and shut it down. Now he will prefer. Now I want to just show you something.
Yeah.
To spend 45 million. That's to tell you that the money was not the problem.
The money was not
But
the problem.
that audacity, that entitlement, you see it. I think 50 Cent also just had a case
Yeah.
with his baby mama.
He had to take himself to court.
He take
and then the court
and they actually
reduced.
slashed. No, they gave it almost 1/10 of the money.
They slashed the money like.
Now this is
slashed
the
it down.
kind of entitlement
Yeah.
I am talking about. When girls begin to put themselves, I've told you, biology has already brought a differentiation. That's why you cannot come and be telling me that what I bring to the table is carry your child. Who should carry my child? Another man? No, it's a biological differentiation.
I think that's a responsibility.
It's a
for
responsibility for married people.
Yeah.
So you cannot come and you're telling me that I would have died. Are you the first person to die? Hebrew women have been given birth thousands of years before.
Is that Hebrew, man?
Please, are we downplaying the role of a woman? No. But we cannot also be that. You cannot be blackmailing me as if my own role is not important. Are you understanding me?
Yeah.
I've seen, you will see guys will walk 2,000 chantier for the whole day.
Yeah.
And come in the night, go get also for some gay. I see caution on top. This is the reality. Are you getting
I
it?
get you.
So, guys, let no girl put you under pressure. Giving in a relationship is the same way love is a choice. We give out of love.
Okay.
Are you understanding me?
I get your point.
Love is a choice. Love is not real when it's compelled.
Okay.
The same way, giving. When I cherish somebody, I would give.
Okay.
And that giving is out of my benevolence, my love, not out of a demand. Take note, until you marry a woman, that woman is not, and O-T-T-T-T-T-T-T-T, capital letters, hyphen. That means exclamation mark is not. I repeat,
It's like
your responsibility. I make this clear, and I am ready for anybody who is coming for me. You can't be expecting what you cannot expect from your father from a boyfriend.
True.
Many girls will insult a boy who is hustling to make it in life, that even has a great future, to give them what their father, whose future is finishing, whose has already reached his future, has not given them. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
I get you.
What your father has not succeeded to provide all his lifetime to you, you are coming to put pressure on a boy who is still starting his life. I'm saying this because I think we also have to handle this in another topic. I've handled this so many times. I've seen people who have borrowed to do weddings just to please a girl. Borrow to do weddings,
and you don't even have a plan to pay back.
How can you start your relationship on debt? So after that, you see that, and I'm telling you this, as somebody who has been married and people dance and bought gifts, I will tell you this, if you don't know it, for free, more than half of those envelopes are empty. Empty envelope. I'm not saying that.
Just come and eat and go. Why the stress for somebody to be opening an empty envelope?
They cannot sit there. This is true. I'm telling you. Just know it today, so that when you also be married and they're dancing, don't get that say that they stole the money. People will dance and they will see the envelope. And
it's those ones that will dance more than every other person I've ever bought a gift.
We have seen it. We counted envelopes that were empty like this.
My goodness.
We counted envelopes that were 500 and 1,000 like this. But now when their dads are coming, somebody will just say, "Chai, Marefa, set up with the can't." I'm telling you, they want to even get the gift. This is the reality. I'm saying this because so that you don't think that marriage becomes a big damn business only for high profile people who bring in the high profile, and it's like Njangi because they have been spending, the people come and spend on them.
People also come and spend.
I'm just trying to give you that picture because this lack of financial intelligence is the reason why we begin to do this rubbish.
But you made mention of the fact that a lady is not a guy's responsibility till after marriage. Okay, so what happens to like you said, by choice, if you like?
Now this is it. My problem. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
So what happens to a situation where, like, you've been dating for some time? I believe that, or let me put it this way, there is like a gift. Our generation, let's put our generation into context. It's a give and take kind of vibe. This person believes that you're supposed to give this. It's not like an exchange, but just the fact that you're in a relationship. So many ladies expect that it's not like the extravagant kind of spending. So what happens to the part where maybe the guy does not even spend at all?
No.
How can that be handled?
The first thing is, no guy in his senses will come for a real relationship and does not know it's going to cost him something.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
I get you.
Now, take note that theory of judgment is still relative.
Okay.
Because there are people that actually say that the guy is not spending is because they're not having house rent. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Are you getting me? And let me just use this to debunk here.
Okay.
Any girl who wants to marry that is not in their father's house and cannot pay their rent is a red flag.
It's not in their father's house.
It's not in their father's house.
I cannot pay the rent.
It's staying somewhere I cannot pay the rent. Guys, a red flag.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
This, if you want to talk financial intelligence, let's talk. Stay home.
Why is she considered a red flag?
Why is she?
It's just like, let me give an example. It's just like, let's say the guy also, maybe you were paying the rents before, and then some circumstances came in, and then you got a lapse on maybe your job site or your business.
That is my point.
So is that still a red flag?
That is my point.
Yeah.
That is red flag to who? I'm talking to a guy who is coming to meet a girl.
That's why I'm saying that there are circumstances. You came and meet this lady. She was paying her rent way before you came into her life. Yeah, there could be lapses, yes.
She had a job issue.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what's a red flag? Not everything. That's why red flags. For example, you cannot get and say that person way you just vex, holla you. What was a red flag? It does not mean that there are not things that we cannot investigate.
Okay.
We are saying that red flag means it's something to look at again. I don't know you understand.
Like it happens all the time, or
no, red flag means when you see it, don't just ignore it.
okay.
Go and begin to dig deep and
Okay.
investigate.
All right.
Don't ignore it and work on it.
Okay.
A girl will not be living in Moliko in a 2-bedroom apartment. You come and meet her. She's living in an apartment alone.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Okay.
And then you are asking, what are you doing, Mama? She cannot explain.
Okay.
Are you understanding
She
me?
can't give you.
She can't tell you what she's doing.
Okay. Like
And
a job description,
a job
business,
description.
nothing.
That one you just say is different.
Okay.
If I come and meet this girl and I already see that, for example, this girl was working, she just got laid off, or she was doing business. And look, situations can happen to life. It's not really a different thing.
True.
But you cannot come and meet somebody. Some never even graduate. Some cannot even show the certificate. They are wearing hair for 100,000. After, as you just meet the person,
iPhone 14.
next week the person is having birthday. 2 weeks the person is telling you that my rent got expired, I've not paid.
Yeah.
Who was
The gas
paying
are
before?
finished.
Are you getting my
I
point?
get the point.
I can't come into your life and I am the first thing you are throwing at me is responsibility.
Bunch of finances.
Only because
Financial
you
issues.
believe that if you are giving me your body, I should take care of you. You are not different from a person I picked from the road.
Aish.
Are you getting? That's why I say if you want to date well, let's date well.
Okay.
And this is coming from that fact that people already believe that body is involved, so money should be involved. I tell you that a typical girl, where you get say, hey, thank God I not give my body. What does it mean? Are you getting?
There are so many things which get involved.
You know that
when you get intimate with someone.
You know that the quarter of the girls who say that after all I did for him, they are talking about sex. The quarter.
Are you sure? Sometimes it's not all about that.
Listen,
Claudine, is it true? It's not all about that.
Let me tell you something. It's all about what?
It can be the perseverance. It could be the investment. You know, some ladies actually go through thick and thin.
I'm coming to the
maybe you know the investment part of it.
I am coming to that part.
And maybe the kind of things that they did for this guy. Some of them pound 7 pot at you. Some of them wash 7 bays in dresses.
Please listen. Take note that this program, we are here to address the things.
Of course.
And we are also here to address the stupid things you do in the name of love.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Very true.
It's the same balance I am balancing here.
Yeah.
And the same way I am telling the guys that they are not responsible for the girls.
Yeah.
It's the same way I'm telling the girls
that they are not responsible.
You don't have any obligation because we are dating. In fact, let me tell you, when I was dating before I got married, it was weird for a girl to come and wash my dress. Are you getting me?
Okay.
Am I saying that nobody's ever washed my dress? No, I'm not saying that. But it was weird because when I had the time, it's not now that I'm very busy. When I had the time, in fact, I used to have that mentality that person who wash my clothes, never wash a fine. So that way you wash it, I will always find fault. Now this is just me. Are you getting me?
I get you.
I have never been the type that I will sit and I'm asking, what are you coming to cook? I do understand what you're saying.
But that's what some of them are doing, and that's why some ladies will say, after everything I did for you, cook in the morning, cook in the evening.
Get my point.
I'm getting your point.
That is why we are trying to debunk those wrong mentalities.
Of course.
Because when you invest wrongly, it will be a problem. And I'm navigating this both ways. Why am I telling guys to be careful like this? I just use an example of a guy who invested in a lady. And that lady gets us, I can't get married to you. To an Okada man. That guy pisses her. Where? Chap. Another one killed a lady here and ran away. And let me tell you, this country is very easy to run away. You go only for Nigeria and all that. Nobody will see you. And the parents have lost. People, are you getting the kind of trauma? Please, that is why you see this financial intelligence is so linked to emotional stress and pressure. That's why it's very vital we address this. I always tell guys, if you meet a lady that is not yet schooled and you believe that you would love for that lady to go to school and advance and be great, marry her. School her in your house as your wife. Look, let me tell you this. There is a reason. Let me tell you this, baby, before we go for a break. There is a reason why when you marry, that's when you take the man's name. Up until that time, whose name do you bear?
Your father's name.
Just respect yourself and go to whose name you are bearing.
But you still bear your father's name after marriage,
no,
not so.
no, most people don't.
Okay.
Even when they even act, yes, it's a choice, but you act my name, and your dad automatically knows that because I come in now also at a fatherly figure. Okay. Are you understanding me?
I get the point.
So that's why a dad would look whether you can be able to at least take care of the daughter like he would before you're handling.
Before.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
But I cannot come in and begin to take over every financial responsibility. This is a wrong ideology that has destroyed. Let me tell you this. Many of you girls don't know why you are not respected in the home. Are you getting me?
I get you.
Because a lot of idiots, take note, money is one of the easiest things now for idiots to have.
True.
Money is so cheap.
Money is what is the only thing some men actually have.
Look, so and now every child is having it.
Yeah.
Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just told you the last time on this when I was handling a case where the girl got married only to discover that right to the house that he thought was his husband's house was a group house. It was a scam, and now it was not. That means now so another person he has with a renter.
Wow.
You understand?
I get the point.
Now just imagine what girls are willing to do just because of money.
I can imagine.
There are guys who have come and getting married to girls with cars that it was a group car. Scammer, they ever shown them 5, 6, join, buy one motor.
That's what they pack like sardine.
Yes, buy one motor for the work around. And they're so nice because different is that guys when you come and visit that day when are you all man the BSF they
all
call that one boss. Not in loss.
Okay.
Your boyfriend is our boss that day.
Ah, okay.
So that day you believe that yes. In fact, the person over the car will go and buy a drink for you people. That's how nice guys are.
Serious matter, somebody and these ladies are going to all of
please,
these
I'm saying this thing with so much pain in my heart.
Yeah.
If you like, you hate me and think maybe I'm overstretching, but I tell you this: in 2, 3, 4 years, you will know that the person talking to you is a person of wisdom. I know what I'm telling you. I know what has been happening, and I solve these problems every day.
Of course.
You cannot engage in responsibilities that to put the person in the house. You get me?
True.
I've heard girls say, "I be force you." Are you getting me?
Yeah. I be ask you.
you.
Some of them don't even ask.
Good.
They
So
just
and the man is doing it. Listen
Yeah.
to me. A man is sending you to school 300,000, 400,000. Is he your uncle? You say, "Oh, he just." Is he your
so
uncle?
destiny helper.
You see, we have to be very careful, and that's why a girl who is truthful and honest and sincere and is not greedy will get to a point when he has got to let me say, "Sir, sit down now.
More talk.
What is this?
More talk.
What is this?"
Yeah.
Because there are gifts that can trap you.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? People have
Trap.
gotten married to people just out of obligation.
They just feel like
it
I
shouldn't
cannot
be so.
pay back.
I know people. I'm telling you this thing. Let me just say this.
Yeah.
Even families with high bride prices, I will tell you this: there are women who have been useless,
Okay.
attacked, mocked, and degraded in the house because of how much the man paid. Your family cost the man to spend about 10 million. They tell you, say, even person die from the family, no call me. I've seen it happen. The man tells the lady, the money, the kind of way that they asked of me, it was as if I will never do anything, contribute again in this family. Are you understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
A guy, you would turn the man spends any kind of, sometimes the men know.
Yeah.
That's all you want.
That's
is the
all.
money. They spend it and they keep it in the house.
Yeah.
And the way you come in there, most girls, when they start asking for more, money is not the only thing, it's because they've had the money.
They've had it.
But before that time, they think money is everything. So be careful.
And they did not ask for the other things.
Yes,
They didn't
that
pay
time.
attention
To the other things.
To the other things.
So before we come back, I think we'll continue from there.
Of course, we're going to continue from there. We have a few comments that we're going to be taking, and yes, the number is right there on your screen. Do well to send in your contribution and yes, just so you know, we take calls and SMS, so you can call WhatsApp or you can call via normal call. So we are waiting for your contribution. What do you think? How have you been able to handle finances in a relationship? Have you suffered from issues? Have you had to split up with someone? What is your experience? What is that question you want to ask? We're going to take on this musical break, so we catch our breath and you sit comfortably and writing that question. When we come back, we continue. Stay tuned.
Ma vie, oh, je la reprends comme une toile, je commence à briller. Regardez ce que moi j'ai vécu, ne m'a pas humilié. Ma vie, oh, je la reprends comme une toile, je commence à briller. Regardez ce que moi j'ai vécu, ne m'a pas humilié. Allez, allez, suis les pas de danse, oublie toutes tes peines. Même si c'est le gourmand ou le gamé, oublie toutes tes peines. Je ne suis pas le genre de fille qui passe trop beaucoup. Ou bien celle qui a fait son bonheur sur les réseaux sociaux. Mais aujourd'hui même sans l'occhio, trop high aussi la joie. Et bien ce que moi j'ai vécu ne m'a pas humilié. Ma vie oh je la reprends comme une toile, je commence à briller. Regardez ce que moi j'ai vécu ne m'a pas humilié. Ma vie oh je la reprends comme une toile, je commence à briller. Regardez ce que moi j'ai vécu ne m'a pas humilié. Allez allez suis les pas de danse, oublie toutes tes peines. Même si c'est le gourmand ou le gamé, oublie toutes tes peines. Allez, allez, suis les pas de danse, oublie toutes tes peines. Même si c'est le gourmand ou le gamé, oublie toutes tes peines.
Welcome back, and I'm sure you're having a great time there. Of course, we are going to be, dissecting more into the topic of discussion. And if you just tune in, this is Meet the Love Doctor program. My name is Rita Mafani Mojoko, your host, and with me is the Love Doctor himself. We have been discussing some issues here concerning handling finances before and after marriage. And before we went on that break, we were talking about handling finances before marriage. I have a comment here.
Okay.
So this person says, good evening to you all in the studio, and continues by saying, handling finances before marriage, I would say that communication is very important. It's important to communicate with your partner before getting married and having kids. Also, you need to talk about your assets and liability. Let your partner know about your assets, and if that partner is going to be a liability to you or not is what you should find out before getting married.
Yes, I like the conclusion.
Okay.
If that partner will be a liability or not.
Oh yeah.
You see, let me make this very clear that nobody should ever marry a liability. Nobody. I'm saying this especially to guys because many girls are parasites. Once a girl sees you but as a stepping stone to wherever she wants to go to, there's a problem.
Okay.
That's why I told you that if a girl sees a man as someone he can help accomplish their dream, meanwhile the man has created an environment through their vision and platform for also the fulfillment of that girl's purpose, because a girl's purpose is not, you say in Christ there is neither male or female. Even ladies, women, the female sex has God-given agenda.
Yeah.
That is not necessarily related to marriage.
Yeah.
It means marriage is not a purpose.
Yeah.
We marry to fulfill a purpose. So if a man will make it out to fulfill God's purpose, you are wasting the marriage. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
I get you.
So I want to really say this because everything is about the power of the mind and the liability and everything. But now my issue here is this. Why we drew that line, I want to say this because everything comes from, like I said, our mindset and the philosophies that is driving us.
Yeah.
If we don't draw this line, you must know that that's why I always like to say dating is different from courtship.
Yeah.
In dating, the same way I always tell people, you cannot meet somebody today, you're telling them all your secret in your life.
True.
It's crazy. People have used things against others because they shared it with somebody who is not qualified. There are even some things that even when you finally discover who the person is, die with it and end in the grave. Talk to a mentor. I'm saying this, there are people who have opened up unnecessarily and it fires on them. There are people who cannot take certain things. They will love the you now, but you tell them something has happened in your past, they will just change the way they see you.
Change it.
These are realities. So my point is, when you are dating, I cannot be showing you my assets when we're dating. First of all, that's risky.
Okay.
That's
so
risky.
they shouldn't talk about assets.
No, we should not be talking about assets. We should be knowing other things, not just assets. In fact, let me tell you this. Have you ever found out? I'm saying as a pastor. Check almost all my age-mate pastors. I know some older than me who are not yet married. They have much money. Some have much money 10 times, 100 times more than me in this town. But why marriage don't pass them? Let them forget that thing, say it's because I am not into the marriage. That's a lie, because I know many of them who are dating here and there. People have come and told me that, oh, this pastor was dating me, but I don't know how it just ended. This is a reality.
Okay.
Because pastors also need to know somebody before they marry now. But I'm just saying that. So if they're dating, it means that they want to marry. So how come they're not married? Because there's a line you pass with money. And even the girls themselves love you, don't know they don't love you. Even the girls themselves don't know that they don't love you. That's why it's when they enter the house and say, oh, I need more, I want more. Because that time, money had blinded them from every reality.
Okay.
I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
I'm getting
it's easier to meet somebody who can grow with you. But there's a line where you cross, where you become famous and have money, that girls are naturally attracted to it. Some girls can even not know that they don't love you. Are you understanding? They just fall for you. They see that car, they wish that car will come and pick them up. You know, this is the reality of life.
True.
So you must understand that I cannot be coming and the first thing I do. You see, one of the things that scammers have spoiled our girls, especially in Boya and in this area, is because the first thing they show you is what they have. Yes, have you ever seen how the audacity that some of these scammers and these guys have? They talk to you in money terms. I've been there. A girl was crying in a restaurant. The boy said, "What's the problem?" "Oh, my boyfriend just took my phone." He said, "Wait, I'm coming." Went outside, bought iPhone 1 for 500,000, came and gave the person inside there. And she took it. She will not take it that one. Hey. And you get and say, "Did I ask for it?" Now this is it. You must be careful. When they come the front, I get one guy stopped my wife on the road and was like, "Oh, I can change your life." She said she was just looking at the boy like that. I don't know, you're just walking on the street, just walking out, you know, and he's a friend. They always have their hype man. Yeah. You don't know this boy. That's why they have names like Euro, Dollar. You know, oh my. I'm giving this a perspective. Yeah. And we have been so sensitized, become so sensitive, we don't even know it. Yeah. Look at the songs we sing. Look at the love song we sing. "Baby girl, I will spoil you. 30 billion for my account. I will give you money. Give you certain, you go call me police." You see, you don't know that is a wiring. It's agenda setting. Let me just use this opportunity to say this before I'll remind the people again. Okay. On the 12th of May, that's next Sunday, the 12th of May, you'll see on your screen, I shall be having a very powerful program powered by Wisdom Foundation, 3 p.m. at Chariot Hotel, open to all intentional men and women. It's the theme of it's a project called The Rise of Giants. You know, how great you are, it's not about your size, it's not about your color, it's not about your age, it's about your mind. And will be the theme of this particular edition. We have had this every year. We have had more than 50 seasons of this, The Rise of Giants. So this is another time. This is actually the second season for this year. It's going to be amazing. The theme is the power of the mind. You can see the numbers on the screen. Get a ticket. The ticket is just 2,000 francs. 2,000 francs. Just grab a ticket, and we have limited spots. We have conversations. Remember that as a man thinks, so you see. You see all of this we are saying here. You will discover that the grandeur, the power, what makes you outstanding in life are your thinking processes, your thought patterns, and the frame of your mind. And so if you can build your mind, that's why even the Bible said, "Let this mind be in you as it was in Christ Jesus." It means you cannot even express the Christ life that's in you without having the mind of Christ. So this is the reality. This is not just another church. It's not a church program. People are coming from all over. We are meeting. We are intentional. It's a mentorship, a special mentorship program for transformational leaders, for young change makers, for entrepreneurs, business people. So what have you? So everybody's invited. You are all invited. Get a spot. Let's have wonderful time. We are going to be talking about the power of the mind. And remember, it's the Rise of Giants. You can be a part of it. It's going to be on the 12th of this May, Chariot Hotel, 3 p.m. prompt. You are all invited. I will remind you again, because I think if we think well, we are going to be able to address to
so many issues,
many of these issues.
And on one-on-one, not just talking on air and getting you sending your contributions.
Those of you have been willing to meet with me for anything personally, whatever. This is an opportunity for you. Remember, it's going to be at Chariot Hotel.
Okay.
Use the numbers on the screen.
You can use the numbers on the screen and secure a ticket for yourself. I mean, these are things that marriages are separating. People are divorcing. People are getting into the wrong relationship, seeing the red flags and still staying there. And after marriage, they still see the same red flags and complain. And it goes on and on and on.
The good thing is that this particular Rise of Giants program, it's not just going to be focusing on relationship. So don't think I'm not getting a problem for relationship, or I'm not into those love things. No. We have the Meet the Love Doctor, which focuses on just emotional intelligence. But this is a mind shift that will change your life, your approach of life in every phase, in every area. So are you a young leader, entrepreneur, business person, a visionary, somebody who wants a dreamer, somebody who wants to be outstanding? This is the event for you. And you also network with other amazing minds. When great minds meet together, there's something we form, we call a mastermind. We can achieve more when we interact together. So this is an event for everybody. Secure for just 2,000 francs and be a part of this wonderful event, which I'll be hosting.
Cheap but yet enriching. It's one that is going to be enriching for you, not just in terms of relationship, but so many other aspects. I mean, networking with great minds, just like you said. So, Apostle, we're going to be moving forward, talking about assets, talking about people talking about assets in a relationship. You said you were giving information on that before we had to take that.
Okay, one of the wrong things to do is to be trying to declare assets. Most guys who do that are people who are trying to impress you. I think the major focus should be on dreams, visions, ambitions, perspectives in life, character, values, spiritual values. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
I get you.
Family values. This is what I always said. When you are not marrying a man or a woman, you are marrying a mindset. This is the things you should think about. Girls have gotten married to guys who finally sold them, killed them, destroyed them. Why? And you saw how ambitious the person is. That people who are willing to kill you to have money. Yet, since they were having some money also, you go for it. This is the kind of thing that we're talking about. So, it's not a time just to be declaring assets. I think that, yes, before people want to get married, they should not be hiding things. We will get at the level of courtship where you are already certain that this is the person you want to get married to. And then, even your financial investment in that person, you don't yet have that power. Just like I write close to when the person I do, it can end. You have to ensure that that person submits completely to you, receive your name, go together, you put legalize whatever it is, before you start making certain financial commitments. Why am I saying this? If two are better than one, are you getting me?
I get you.
A girl whose father's money cannot be enough for the lifestyle they are propagating will bring you problem. Let's be very blunt.
They say affliction should not repeat itself.
No. Look, if affliction should not repeat itself, you should be a high value person. Don't also come and be the affliction in my life. Why is affliction not repeating itself only for you? Are you getting my point? If I am to come and save you, are you getting me? What value are you bringing to me? Is what value? A pretty face? What? Now in
nice
Nigeria
body.
and everything, people are doing all the BBL and all of those kind of things. What's that? Things that will still change with time. Things that, and there's not a standing that will not fall. What is the problem? We must be careful.
Of course.
So my point is this. I've always said this. Yes, have your specs, but be sure that you're your spec. You will not be a liability. I will not come to save you and drown in the process. Are you getting me?
I get you.
If a man is looking for a woman, he's looking for a helper, a suitable one.
Yeah.
So I am not just there to help advance your dream. You are there to help me fulfill my vision. That's why a man should bring a vision big enough to contain your own.
True.
Are you understanding what I'm saying?
I get you.
And have the virtues that, in your opinion, your coming together will make you better while you are making the person better. I can't be making you better and you're not making me better. That's parasitic. What is a parasite? A parasite is one who feeds off the host, and then the host is there being destroyed. Are you getting me?
I get you.
So it's not a symbiotic, how do you call it?
It's not a two-way something.
Yes, a relationship where both partners are benefiting. There's this one called partnership.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
I get you.
So, I am not, please don't get me wrong, I am not saying that when it comes to finances, a woman should have the same amount of money like a man. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But women should have a certain, in fact, the day we'll talk about this ideal man and woman, it's a red flag to meet a girl and you want to marry who is not independent.
Okay.
Independent is proof of maturity. Are you getting me?
I get you.
Independent means what? They should have a certain level of independence. That's how you are sure that they can be able to handle certain things.
Yeah.
They'll be mature enough to manage certain things.
Yeah.
Are you getting what
I
I'm
get
saying?
you.
So that is why I'm saying that if I am dating you and you were already in an apartment, I'm not paying the apartment. I am not.
Hey.
I am not.
It's okay. It's okay, Apostle. You're already married.
And I'm advising every man out there. This is the love doctor. Anytime they get what to say, thus says the love doctor. This is very important. Am I saying if you have, but don't share, don't give? No. But I'm saying any girl who demands it until feels angry, something is wrong with you. You can't be feeling entitled to money that's not yours. Are you getting me? The two shall become one at marriage.
Okay.
Now this goes now to the flip side.
Yeah.
Because of time. When now people get married, that is why, guys, be sure that your woman can manage and handle. Because when you get married, now, especially when you sign joint properties at the level of the court, and everything, I don't see the reason why I should marry a woman I cannot trust with my money. That's why I'm very careful.
Okay.
There are girls who are thieves. You keep your trouser, you hang 25 don't lost. 50 don't lost. You know if you move your trouser hang up, you must move and hold your purse before you sleep. And they start still that same people are dating. This is true.
A big
and then they will get because they feel entitled to that money.
Some will not even ask you, they'll just be like,
that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They feel entitled. I'm talking about real stealing.
Yeah.
People have entered, taken people's cards and go and take stolen money. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? This is, you must be very careful. And there's something, guys, you must know with women. Women spend money they see.
The money they don't see.
The money they don't see, they don't spend it.
They don't spend.
And if a girl can cook soup for 5,000, it's because 5,000 is available. If it was 3,000, she will cook soup for 3,000.
In this economy.
I'm just saying the reality.
Of course, that's true.
So that is why sometimes you must also know the woman.
Yeah.
The woman, if you put 100,000, it go just make it live for that 100,000 today.
He go even make and send a 102. They make
So
2,000.
we must be very careful.
Yeah.
When a man is providing, I've seen where a man gives money for child school fees, only to come and hear that they're doing the stuff for school. You are asking, say no, that 50,000 began so. You know, so that weekend so leaks be spoiled, be short. I buy some leeks for 7.2 and then with onions for 1.8. One of those kind of things. But the man, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I just got some information. I was studying a case one time.
Okay.
That very night of wedding, they almost give some gay blue eye. Very night for wedding, they quarrel until they almost did not sleep in the same. I'm talking about where people thought it was for honeymoon. Why? The man had removed some money and said that, look, I'm over busy, I'm doing some things.
Yeah.
Hold this money, this is what we will give for this hall, or for, I think it was for hall, something I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one of the expenses.
Yeah.
So the man was giving that to secure it so that as he's doing the thing,
She
that
can
day
pay.
to ask, the lady had eaten it.
Ish.
Are you getting? These are the kind of things I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So be rest assured that I don't want women to only see themselves as the spenders.
Yeah.
Even if you are not bringing the money, be a good manager.
True. Be a good manager. I think
good manager.
we'll dive into marriage now.
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Because I will also tell you this: many great men. When you see some men lavish their women, spend on some women that are not bringing anything to the table. You know, some people will be like, "What a man is asking to bring to the table is no money. It's not just money."
These days is money.
No, when they're asking that,
it's money. That's what I know.
Listen, men were never asking the question, "What do women bring to the table?" I will tell you, I told you that something changed.
Okay.
And that thing changed through this so-called women empowerment, where girls are talking, "Oh, I can make my own money and stuff."
Okay.
And then guys are saying, "But what is it?" Because girls literally feel entitled to the man's money just because they're giving the body. As if I'm also giving my body. What I'm giving is what? Is cassava, is firewood.
It's plum.
It's plum.
It's plum.
And funny thing, people, I know some people think guys demand a lot for sex, but the demands of quality sex comes more from women. The one who want to be satisfied. Yes, the one who always feel like they are never satisfied. They need more satisfaction. It's coming from who?
I don't know.
Now you don't know.
I can't tell.
Now you don't know.
I don't know.
Look, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Even in the psychology of sex, women enjoy sex more than men. That's true. So how can we must put this thing to the table. When you see a man lavish a girl who is not even walking, because I don't want you to think that because a lady stays, some men know the importance of raising their children because of their absenteeism. My work, I know how much my work takes me away, and I know how much my wife has to cover up for that.
Yeah.
That I will not be expecting her to be bringing in money like me. Are you getting what I'm saying? Most of us in that fight of money, we have allowed a generation raised by neighbor, raised by people from the village, and you have not transmitted the mindset for the future into your children. So you will see some men will give the woman whatever, take care of the woman. Sometimes it's not just because of the fact that the woman brings money. It's the woman's spiritual contribution.
Okay.
There are people that there are men that their success is their women on their knees. You are out there, the woman is on their knees. Their success that they're out there, the woman. I say this, I learned this from my mom.
Okay.
Let me blow the horn of my mom a little bit.
Okay.
And this is not one of those stories where you are trying to make your mother the hero and trying to flaunt. Listen, I grew up, my dad was more of the sole provider. Because my mom was first a nurse. Along the line, after that, my mom went to teacher training college. GTC, then became a teacher. But in the process of all of that, my mom got really sick. So when my mom got sick, she had challenges. So she was no longer working. She stayed at home. She became a stay-at-home mom and all of these things. So I know my mom in and out. And my dad was like the sole provider, and that makes us. So when we're growing up, we are not so used to asking money from our mom. You know, you always go to the dad and everything. But I'll tell you something. This is not me tooting my horn. I grew up till I am this age. God knows. I speak this as a man of God, and my siblings and anybody who has stayed in the house will tell you. I have never once in my life, heard my mother raise her voice to my dad. I'm saying just raise the voice. Once. And trust me, my dad disturbs. You know, it is not like I want to say my dad is a very nice man. Nah, lie. I'm saying my dad. All of us are children. No, when you know possibly agitate. My father has, some of this. Some people who are. But my mom, it means that they will handle that issue. Doesn't mean my mother does not get angry. No, doesn't mean she does not address issues. But my mom had the ability to keep it behind the scenes that we never saw it. In fact, it was anytime we saw any issue, it was my dad who was retaliating openly. I just want to show you this. We were growing up. My siblings will tell you. Some of them are added. If they're watching this, they will tell you. When my dad travels and come back, so we had until we discuss behind the house. I will say, now we name plenty for book. Do you know the book? My mom had a book that every expenditure he gives, anything. My mom, if my dad gave my mom 100,000 for the week, for the month, for the season, or he's stepping out, my mom would give a report to the last 100. I learned accountability for. Are you getting me? I'm saying to the last 100. That means If we come and my mom gives us, it will be that we even ask and say, your name there, how many for book? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I'm getting
so,
you.
My dad could be a success. There's sometimes, there's sometimes that some men cannot even think and do business and succeed in their assignment just because they are sitting and asking, who's my mom and day now? What my mom do? Do you know that just even not being able to trust your wife can affect even your productivity?
True.
Do you know that just knowing that you can be certain that at any point in time you could know, my dad could tell you either my mom is in the market, is in the church, or is in the house. In fact, it's so easy to know exactly. I'm just going to tell you that there is a peace a woman can give you that makes your life heaven on earth.
Wow.
Are you getting my point?
You.
These are things that people bring to the table.
Okay.
And if you see, my mom could manage my dad's finances. I'm saying this. I grew up. There's a clock I saw in our house that I grew up until they came and stole that clock until that means I was just trying to show you how people can handle things.
Okay.
But there are people that she just look at. My mom is a contented woman. So that is even to a fault. That was the one who say, no, mama, we need to change this. Are you getting my point?
I get you.
Now, such a woman can create room for you to grow your finances. Do you know there are many guys who have not advanced because capital gain they have made, not only capital, gain they have made that they could have used to reinvest and increase capital every time the woman's needs come ahead. Because some women don't think far. They're only looking now to measure up with some things right now and all of that. So at the level of marriage, finances should not be hidden.
Okay.
You have to be open, and that's why you have to take special note with who you're marrying.
Yeah.
Because if finances also can become a very major issue along the line. I believe that a man should marry a woman she can trust with managing his finances to a certain extent. Does that mean that the woman must not business like you? No. Because a businessman, the woman does not business. It's not a crime. But the woman can be able to manage at least at the level of the financial, the home environment, they handle it. And then also, before getting married, please let me say, I'm sure there's some questions, there's some messages.
Yeah.
Before getting married, please take note. You people should decide how the home will run, especially if both of you have streams of income.
Okay.
It does not matter who is making more. The question should be who is doing what.
Who is doing what?
I've handled this a lot of times.
Okay.
It's very important. And so that both of you also have savings. People have asked a lot of questions. One time I was on air, somebody asked, should a man, some men have discovered that their wives were bidding in the village.
Yeah.
That they never know.
Yeah.
Some women have been siphoning money and bidding their own mother village. So these are trust issues.
True.
We have to be very careful.
True.
I don't see the reason why you should be marrying somebody that you will need to be hiding to come and be bidding house for your. That's
terrible.
That's terrible.
True.
You get what I'm trying to say? So both of you must trust each other with money. If money is important, if you cannot trust the person with money, it's not necessarily everything. Are you understanding? How are we going to run the home?
True.
Who is taking care of the groceries?
Yeah.
These are personal things that when you now meet some of us as counselors, we can walk you through, give you patterns. Sometimes we ask you questions, source of income, this. We put all of it together. I can even help you in budgeting for your home. Because whether you like it or not, your home must have a budget.
True.
And anything that is not being budgeted, you will discover that will fall apart.
True. We have quite a lengthy message here. This one says, good evening to you, Rita. I'm enjoying the program. After marriage, you should be open with your partner, not hide anything from him or her. Talk about your income and expenses. Be honest with your partner. Joint accounts may be fixed in some projects which you guys have other different accounts in order to have big investments. It's easier if you find a partner who has the same interests as you when it comes with finances. Good. Even though it's not the main factor. It is important to start in building a good finance fundamentals. It's also important to build on assets and liabilities again. With this, you can even end up broke with high salary. Quite lengthy, but I think I'll just take the first part. You should be open with your partner, not hide anything from him. Talk about your income and expenses. Have a joint account. What do you think about this one?
Now, I think that the family project should have an account
Okay.
where both of you can save towards a joint goal.
Okay.
But take note, I am repeating this. This should never be done at the level of dating or courtship.
Okay.
I have seen lives ruined where boyfriend, girlfriend are gathering money to go and buy land. I want you to know, ladies, that anybody you have not married legally, even if Nakan will stay, if the person did not borrow you money and you have proof legally that they borrow you money, you take the person to court, you no go hold water.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Okay.
You cannot. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say?
I'm getting
you.
you.
Cannot lay claim. That's why I always advise ladies. That man who is afraid to go and legalize. Listen, to legalize your relationship is very beneficial, especially for the woman.
Okay.
Are you understanding
I
me?
get you.
I have seen women go homeless. You are there having 3 kids. The man is supposed to go and see your parents, but you are every day you are walking. He's borrowing money from you, borrowing in the air, in the mouth. Do you know that if you go and say, I've never taken any money from you, what are you going to do? I don't.
I get you.
Because when push comes to shove, and somebody stands in the front and says, please, I've never taken any money for you. Where's the money?
Yeah.
What would you say?
What will you say?
Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
True.
We must be very careful. So these two are talking about here. Don't start building anything together until you have married, you have done your yes I do, and you have done it legally, traditionally, and of course if you're Christians, do it. I'm talking about church blessing. I'm not talking about white wedding. I'm talking about the blessing of the Lord upon your home, which can even be done in the office. That's what we talk about another time.
True.
You don't need much money to marry.
True. I think we have another one. This one says, good evening. My opinion, it is always a difficult decision on who to handle finances during the preparation phases of marriage. To some, they want to share responsibilities, but the man often gets the cash. An example is in some weddings I have emceed, the woman always has a budget of her own, but if she spends out of her budget, she will be seen running to place a call to the husband. So I will say that the finances after marriage sometimes lays on the man mostly.
No.
This is MSC. Thank you so much for contributing.
I like what she has said, but
Okay.
I want to debunk. This is one of the wrong mindsets we must debunk.
Okay.
One thing I would never advise a lady to do is don't participate in your bride price. It's untraditional. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
The man, part of the reason for bride price, I'm talking about bride price that makes sense.
Bride price, as in bride price. Now there are
Bride
preparations
price.
of the marriage,
I'm
but
coming
it's
to
bride
that.
price. Yeah.
Bride price is different.
Yeah. Completely different.
Bride price is different. That thing that you use to honor your parents for parental consent and blessing.
Yeah.
A woman should not participate. It's like the man's way of honoring that father, and it's also a way to prove to the man that you can take care of my daughter like a father.
Okay.
But then we're in the modern age.
Yeah.
Ladies are right now are not idle and sitting down and just come and take them from home.
True.
Every other aspect of the wedding that you believe you would like it to be the way you want. If it will not stress the man, go ahead.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
I get
There
you.
is nothing wrong with you spending reasonably for the activities.
Okay.
But the best thing to do is to do more of savings. And people have enough to enjoy and benefit from after the wedding than just having a flamboyant wedding and then after that you're not living your best life in the marriage.
True.
Yes. So I just want to also say that for planning and saving, this idea that women say my money na my own, my master money na our own, please stop it. We can't have children and then you leave all the responsibility on the man because it is the man. And these are some of the mindsets that we have to be. You know, a lot of Western people have at least taken some of this away, but some of these traditional things are still holding us back.
Yeah.
So I think, like we said, you can be able to, like the person who contributed said something very vital. That sometimes it's very difficult to do the planning before. One of the things that you should do is this, and it was something that he or she mentioned.
It's a she, MSC.
Okay. Now, Listen, thank you for that beautiful contribution. One of the reasons why we talk about looking for compatibility is also, do you know why people have also divorced because of money? When also they have different priorities.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
I get you.
There are people who have different priorities. For example, there's a man who might believe in tithing and the woman does not. I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? A man, so some people that their spiritual values say we believe in tithing, and now the man does not.
Yeah.
Another person believes that we should once in a while go and give to the orphanage. You know, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I'm getting
Another
you.
person believes that money should be put in this way, in this way. Some person believes that we should buy assets, we should buy land. You will discover that if the both of them have very varying philosophies, money philosophies, the problem will be. That's why I said that there should also be financial intelligence for both of them, and then they should have. If also they have common interests, you will discover that they can easily come together, save and plan for those common interests. But if both of you don't have common interests, any man they plan your own, very soon there will also be issues.
True, there will be issues. Okay, I think this is the last one we're going to take. This person says, good evening to you, Rita. To me, both parties should provide. It is not an obligation for the guy, but it is important for the guy to step in financially when the lady needs certain things in a relationship. So too, the lady should be able to step in assisting her guy when the need arises. This is Boris. Thank you so much, Boris.
Is that Boris?
So no, yeah.
Now my question is this, Mr. Boris.
Yeah.
A lot of time we always just say these things in passing. You see when you say that guys should assist the ladies, everybody knows what you're talking about.
Okay.
But unfortunately, when they say girls should assist the guys, it's always very vague.
Okay.
Are you understanding what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Generally, when they say guys should assist girls, everybody knows that they're talking about financially. But when we start saying girls should assist, how? Listen to me. A girl that's not first of all resourceful should be a turn-off to a guy who's a visionary.
Okay.
A girl should be resourceful. Resourceful does not mean that the person has money like you. But the girl should be contributing something valuable to your life.
True.
Are you getting me?
I've
mentioned many areas here. Spiritually. Are you understanding me?
Yeah.
Some girls have ideas. Some girls, they are girls you cannot have intelligent conversations with. How can you marry somebody that you cannot sit for 15 minutes and
talk about a business?
No, the person must not even be a business person like you.
Okay.
But I'm talking about somebody you can have an intelligent conversation that can even understand what you are going through.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
I get you.
Today our dating is Musa Ide, meet over here. The person comes, they drink 6 bottles alcohol and they jump to the house.
They WhatsApp
and all of that. Are you getting my point?
I get your point.
So we must be very careful that when we say the girls should be able to step in, I believe in that statement.
Okay.
But the question is, how do they step in?
How do they step in?
And guys should also always look at this. Don't be look at Nyash. What is the problem? What is your problem? And today the whole thing, and after that, even the guy themselves, after they've had that Nyash, they themselves know that that's not what they want.
Okay.
And that's why you will see a girl will date a boy for 6 months, after the boy will just use 2 weeks, 3 weeks and marry another girl. Have you ever seen many of them will keep the very decent ones at home and go and be drinking and smoking shisha with those crazy ones that they will never put in the house because they know that the home value system is different.
True.
Are you understand what I'm trying to say?
True.
That's why you see guys will take something from their girlfriends, but you know if you take it from a woman. There are guys who can even allow you to be flaunting your breast online. They don't care. The day you marry, the guy will not allow that. I don't know if that's to show you that perspective change.
Yeah.
That's to tell because the man now owns you.
Yeah.
So you cannot claim ownership onto marriage. So there are things that the line must be drawn what we do before and after. So that you are not hurt, guys. Stop investing in a woman you have not married.
True.
If you want to
So
send
you
her
don't
to
expect...
yes, if you believe that she must go far, put her in the house first. If the woman can trust you enough to marry you, then invest in her. Are you understanding me?
Okay.
Ladies, don't go and kill yourself giving a man 2 children, 3 children who has not married you.
And then there's this notion that is ongoing. Some ladies are actually giving birth to children for a guy they know that he's financially stable.
Yes.
In the name of he's going to take care of them.
Let me shock you.
And when he doesn't continue doing it,
you start cursing him.
Who be send me the ballot? Oh, you start hearing things.
Let me tell you this. The fact that a man has money does not mean he will take care of your child. I've seen it more than 90% of the case. I cry every day for girls who don't understand this. I've said it, and there are many ladies, if they are honest, they'll come and tell you that many of the fathers of their children have money, but they're not taking care of your children. Does it mean they're wicked? No. The problem is that when you are not within their framework, you don't know what their money is for. Their money is not only for that child. And once you chose to have that child, most of the time, sometimes they even have it without the man's consent. Sometimes the man who says, I don't want that, you only force him. Take care of it. Be calming down. And this man has plans. I have seen guys. Let me tell you something about guys. Guys will run away when they don't meet up to the task. You see, that's the thing about guys. There are guys who can run away not because they don't care about you, but because you. Most of the time, when you also the same way a girl is shocked that she's pregnant, the same way a guy can be shocked. It means that what most of the time the guy reality of life also hits a guy. When you come and tell the guy,
everyone see them as the provider.
Because some of them had plans to travel. They know the way they go just tell even their pa when I even take care of that book. Say you don't carry belly. That part will move that money. So, are you understand what I'm saying?
Start taking care of the baby.
It can disrupt even the guy's plans. So these are reality. So be careful, girls, when you are out there, because this thing always fall back more on you biologically and even the guys. So let's be careful.
Yeah, of course, let's be careful. I think we're going to call it a short here.
Yes, before we go
in
the next 4 minutes.
I
have 2 minutes. So I just want to remind everybody who was watching, thank you for watching. I want to appreciate everyone. This is Left for Divine. I am your relationship expert, coach, and marriage counselor. I'm also a consultant, and I'm glad to be part of this. I am known as the Love Doctor. Remember, building emotional intelligence and promoting mental health is the essence of this beautiful program here on High TV every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Please, you can always follow us also on YouTube and leave your comments, leave your contributions. Please remember, on the 12th of May, I already said this before, if you're just joining us, remember on the 12th of May, I'll be having a special event for intentional young change makers, transformational leaders, those who want to make a difference. It's a project called the Rise of Giants. It's for people who want to make giant leaps, who want to affect the world, who want to change the world through mind shifts. This mentorship program will help you to scale new capabilities. You'll be able to rise above your current level through a mind shift. And the theme of this particular season is the power of the mind. We're going to be diving into some things and also look at what a mastermind is, look at how we can bring great minds even together. It's going to be a wonderful networking session. Meet other amazing youth. Just 2,000 francs, as you can see. You secure a spot. It shall be at Chariot Hotel, Boya, 12th of May. Just 2,000 francs. Secure a spot. Be a part of this great move powered by Wisdom Foundation. I see you. Please use the number on the screen and secure a spot at once. You have an opportunity to meet me one-on-one live. Thank you very much. It's been a great time.
Of course, it's been a great time with you, and thanks to all those who are watching the program. Thanks for contributing. And just so as you're contributing and also watching the program, please do well to hit the notification bell on our YouTube channel. Do well to subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that each time we go on air and we're live, you can follow and you can get the notification and follow us live on our YouTube channel. It was a pleasure being in your presence and also watching the program. It's amazing to know that every Saturday we get to impact and we get to add knowledge in terms of relationship and love. My name is Rita Mafani Mojoko, Tampu Clothing, always behind the camera making sure that you get the amazing images. Big thanks to our editor-in-chief Alice Komilike and to our CEO Humphrey Eno Ayuk. From my end, it is bye-bye. See you on Saturday 7:30. Have a lovely weekend.
The promise. This year, you gon' make that money this year. You go drive that motor this year. God go open new doors this year. This year, thunder go fire that wish man wish done. For your lane, Holy Ghost, stay back. You must accomplish your dreams this year. This year, you gon' make that money